13 grams of protein, 50% less sugar, and farmer-owned. Benefits to
I called you both over because, with your mother locked down right now, we need to be on the same page. Simba, you were just a baby when we were in the thick of it back in 1999 and 2000. And Sarah, you were born out here after Shyla left that life behind in 2001. Neither of you saw the streets. Yeah, Pop. I knew I was too young to remember any of it, but I always grew up hearing stories about how crazy Anti-City was. I stayed away from the avenues because of what you guys told me. But seeing Mom behind bars right now feels unreal. That something from when I was just a baby is catching up to her today.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense to me either. All I've ever known is Mom being here in the suburbs and away from all that drama. How did she end up in a prison yard across state lines if she left that gang life before I was born?
The system doesn't care about a calendar, Sarah, but it wasn't old paperwork that caught up to her. Remember when me and your mother went on vacation to New Cat City?
Yeah, I remember. You guys wanted a vacation.
We did, but things went south the minute we got there. A local gang in New Cat City kidnapped me and beat me in this abandoned factory. What? Pop? You never told us you got kidnapped out there? Because we didn't want you two worrying, but your mother, she didn't call the cops, and she didn't panic. She went straight back into that old street lifestyle mindset. She tracked me down to that abandoned factory, stormed the place, and saved my life. She got me out of there, but the chaos and the noise she had to make to rescue me drew the New Cat City police straight to the scene. By then, they ran her name and found old warrants from her old days as a thug in Anti-City. She's in the city's prison across state lines because she chose to save me.
Are you serious right now, Dad? An abandoned factory? This whole time I thought Mom was just sitting in a cell because of some old dusty court paperwork, not because she had to pull off a whole rescue mission just to keep you alive.
Man, that is wild. I knew Mom was tough, but going up against a whole crew out there by herself, it's crazy to think that she left that life before Sarah was even born. But the very second your life was on the line, she didn't hesitate to pull that old self right back out. It makes sense she's locked down right now, but it still feels heavy knowing that she took the fall just so you could walk out of that factory. She didn't hesitate for a second. Your mother always said family is the only thing worth bleeding for.
But she's already bled so much for this family, Dad. When you look at her whole life, it's just one long fight. I think about what she went through right after I was born, on that rainy April 9th back in 2002. She was just trying to make things right, locking up her studio in Anti-City, and that car rolled up. A drive-by shooting. She nearly died right there on the pavement in the pouring rain.
I remember the aftermath of that day. I was just a little kid. But I'll never forget watching Mom having to relearn how to move, having to walk around with that cane for over a year just by recovering from those gunshots. The physical pain was bad enough, but it was what did to her head that tore at us for the next few decades.
Exactly. The trauma from that shooting is what triggered everything else. For 20 years, we had to watch her battle those demons, the years of alcohol abuse, the drug struggles. It felt like she was drowning herself just to numb the pain of the streets and what that lifestyle took from her. She fought so hard to sober up to get her mind right and to finally give us a quiet life out here in the suburbs.
That's what hurts the most, Pop. She survived a near fatal drive-by, spent 2 decades fighting her way out of a bottle, and away from drugs and to finally beat her addictions to find some peace. And now, after all those years of surviving the worst of Anti-City, she's sitting in a cold cell across state lines. It's like the streets just refuse to let her go.